Hey there! So this video is one of the tricks and tips that I have for you when you have a tense lower back or lower back pain. Something that you can do anywhere. That's why today I'm in my jeans and my regular clothing. And this happens a lot, either because you stand a lot or you walk a lot around. For example, even if in your leisure time, if you go to visit a museum, this happens a lot to people, that they start to get lower back pain. And there are some really easy things that you can do, either right away on the spot when you start to feel this pain coming, or wherever you feel like you would like to do that during your day, where you don't actually have to do a whole session of yoga, you don't have to change your clothing or anything like this. But it's really something that you can do standing. So this is a video for one of those tricks. I will upload more of those because there are various things you can do for lower back pain, or actually any type of pain that comes when you stand a lot or just build tension in your body. So for this, really easy, when you stand, just pay attention to how does your body feel first. What we always do, you soften and you breathe. And if you breathe, you can really notice what is moving and what is not. So you noticed where you have the tension and where you need to let go more. So for this, for example, a lot of people, when they stand, they have a poor posture. So the legs, they're straight. Oftentimes you can say that the knees are locked. And then what happens is you do an S shape with your back, so you have a curve, a hollow back down in your lower back, and your shoulders go forward, and sometimes the head even back. So really poor posture, this happens a lot, and this is what mostly contributes to pain, next to also just a lot of tension. But some small tricks that you can do instead of standing like this: you softly bend your knees, and that's the nice thing. That's why I'm wearing jeans, because it's really not so easy to see when you actually wear proper, normal clothing, rather than yoga clothing. But what is nice about this, that's why I'm saying you can do it anywhere, because it's barely visible, but the effect is incredible. So you just bend your knees a little bit, and what immediately happens is you loosen your tailbone, basically. So your tailbone goes down a little bit, which helps to shift your hips so your lower back can release. And then if you breathe, and that's a nice thing about breathing, if you use this to inhale, open up, create space, what happens is you straighten up, you build yourself up. And this helps a lot with your posture. So you build yourself up, your shoulders go back, and you feel this nice, just a little bit of strength that you're using, but actually feels really good. It's like building you up in your upper back. And immediately also your neck can release, relax, because if you constantly have your head back, it can contribute to a lot of tension also in your neck, headache, migraines. So just using this breath every time you inhale to build yourself up a little bit. And exhale to realize, okay, where is some extra tension that I don't need? I can let go of. So it's really simple. You bend your knees a little bit so you can release your lower back, and you use your inhale to open up, you grow. Create some nice posture. So this is the first step, working on your posture. And once you do this, you can start. So building your posture helps already to release what is making you have these issues. And then the next thing is, if you really have pain and you need to get rid of this, what helps a lot is movement, obviously. So introducing movement. And again, here, if you're wearing just normal things and you're standing and you don't have a yoga mat and you don't have enough space, you can do some small things. So first of all, shifting your weight over into a foot. Let's take the right one. And from here, just easily sway your left leg. And here, see, where is the movement coming out? So if it's actually just your leg moving, this does nothing to your lower back, it does nothing to your hips. But if you just try to use your hips, or a little bit high actually, so it's the center of your body that you're using to move the leg, this immediately does a huge difference. So this movement can go anywhere. So you can go sideways, you can go forward, you can also draw some circles. If you like, you can also play around, maybe swaying your knee from side to side. So you really have this rotation in your hip as well. Very soft. Or maybe going back and forth. If you want, you can also have these movements come a little bit bigger. So by actually, I'm just going to turn to the side so you see better. Actually, you see rounding and stretching out. 3 small movements. Maybe in one side, in the other. But just introducing this movement to all the sides and then really paying attention to how does it feel. So this is the key for all the things that we do. It's not about how it looks, it's not about like the checkbox, okay, I go back and forth, go sideways, but really, how does it feel? What do you notice? Just a small movement. And this can grow. Maybe you introduce your shoulder. Maybe you go sideways. Again, here staying soft, so your standing leg never hurts because it's soft. Again, here also, your knee is just a little bit bent, so it's movable. If you lock it, it's not movable. And then just exploring here a little bit with movement. And whenever you like, change sides, or you can even go back and forth through the sides. So it's very easy. Easy things you can do standing, if you like, and you have bigger motion, bigger range of motion, depending on what you wear, obviously. You can do those up and down rolls. Basically, you roll yourself up, you roll down into something similar to a warrior 3, and you roll back up. This is really nice for your lower back as well. If you don't have this motion, this space because of what you wear or where you are, you can have this smaller. So it can be these small movements, it can be also side to side. Just really using your whole body. Have that movement come out of your center. And always paying attention to how does it feel. So you go sideways, maybe you lift up somewhere, coming back down, sideways the other way. And again here, using your breath. So inhale, create space, and exhale, softens you. Inhale, create space, exhale, softens you. So it starts to look a little bit like contemporary dance here, but it's really about feeling into your body. So moving your body into all those places and seeing, okay, where do I have something that is tense, and also what can I stretch out? Because sometimes you find a really nice stretch somewhere. All right, so this is one of the things you can do to release tension in your back. You could do this same thing also, putting focus onto your knees probably, for example, or maybe in your shoulder. That's a really nice way to check in. And yeah, try it out. I hope you feel better. And